Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome host. My name is Deja. Today I'm going to be testing out some new products that I've gotten, I done accrued, and it's time for me to go ahead and film a video. So I don't know what I'm going to do today as usual, but so let's just go ahead and jump right in. So the first product that I have is this Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit Cosmetics in 4. That's what it looked like, and you can twist it to get more of the product out. So let's see if this works. So far the pencil is working okay. Y'all can see it. Y'all can see the outline. I just wish it was a little bit darker. I really like that it's retractable. I like that. Save product and you don't squish, the product down with the cap. I really hate that. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Kabrow by Benefit Cosmetics. Like I said, I am in the shade 6. I'm just going to use that to fill in. This is nothing new. So to clean up my brows, I'm going to use MAC Paint Pot. So Ulta had a sale, and these were on sale for $11. I decided to get 2. I got Groundwork, which is more closer to my skin tone, and then I got Soft Ochre, which I think would really help to make pigments pop when I do colorful looks. But I'm going to go in with Soft Ochre and see how I like her. And I'm contemplating on if I want to use this for the base. Actually, you know what? No, I'll just use this one to clean my brows up. And then I'll use the other one as the base for my eyeshadow, because we have a new eyeshadow palette and I'm excited to play with it. And so now I'm just going to take Soft Ochre. This looks very transparent, I feel. But I'm going to take Soft Ochre. I'm going to put that all over my lid area. I feel like this is a very creamy product. I know I'm late to the game. Like, everybody in the world has MAC Paint Pot, and here I am just getting started using them, but better late than never. I feel like I like the P. Louise base. Maybe it's a touch bit better. I feel like it's not as transparent. This one is very creamy. I feel like that one might be a little bit thicker in consistency. Maybe. No? What y'all think? Now that I have my base on and I'm looking all sorts of crazy, the palette that we are going to use today is the Makeup Revolution times Tammi collaboration. And y'all, look at the packaging on this, first of all. Like, I'm not really big on packaging, but this, when I saw this, I was like, this is absolutely gorgeous. It is stunning. You get how many? You get 18 shades, and this was only $15. I was like, oh girl. And then like I swatched some of the pigments, as you can see, my finger in there, and y'all, they are so pretty. Like, look at this. I swatched this one right here, just one swipe. That is so freaking gorgeous. Look at that. Look. I feel like I made a good decision here. So I mean, like, she had this little plastic thing in here, which I'll probably use just because, like, she also has the names on the back of the palette, but knowing me, I will still read them in the wrong order and tell y'all the wrong shades, but at least y'all will be able to see exactly what I'm using. So she had a little plastic thing. I'm gonna try to use that. So I think, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna start off with this light purple here, and this is called Moss, I believe. I'm gonna take that with my MAC 224 brush, and I'm gonna use that first as my crease color, crease transition, whatever you want to call it. So guys, yes, I just got back from Cancun, and let me tell you guys, I was absolutely floored and stunned. From the time we walked into the hotel, like, hospitality was on point, except for one host. She could have got the business, but completely different story. Like, we walked in, and they don't really have any pictures on their website. They have a picture of like one of the pools, which is like 3 pools in one area. That's the wrong picture to have on the site, because when you walk through the door, there's like this huge window with this turn-in glass door. and all you see is pool, 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 ocean. Oh my gosh, it was just so gorgeous. And we stayed at the Royal Sands Resort, so it was all inclusive. When I travel, y'all, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing all inclusive. Gotta worry about nothing. Drinks was included, like everything. The food was freaking delicious. So next I'm going to take this black that's in the palette. What's it called? Jab Jab? Yeah, it's called Jab Jab. And I'm gonna take that with just a little bullet brush and use that, excuse me. Actually, no, I'm not. There's another dark purple in this palette, and that is Girlies. So I'm gonna take Girlies and I'm gonna use that to deepen up my crease to do that. But yeah, from the time that we walked in, like I was just completely stunned. And even though like their check-in time was 4 o'clock, they'll let you know, hey, you know, your room isn't clean yet, but if you want to go put your stuff down in your room and go ahead and, you know, enjoy the amenities, you can. So they allowed us to do that, which was pretty cool. I think I'm going to take Spice Island, which is the red in the palette, and I'm going to tap that next to the purple. I don't want it to be too crazy, so just picking up my MAC 224 brush and let me see how that turns out for me. Actually, I might go in with the orange instead of Spice Island, and that one is called Trini. So let me try Trini. So we did not stay at the resort the entire time. We did decide to go ahead and do an excursion, and believe it or not, it was free. Like, it was a promo and everything, so we got to go zip lining through the woods for free, and that was my favorite part of the trip. They had us swinging upside down. I was like, I'm not doing that. He was like, you are. I'm like, I'm not. And he was like, you are. So it was so fun, and it's like each time you went across the line or whatever, you went up a little bit higher. So now I think I'm gonna take what is that, Notting Hill, and I'm going to apply that next to the orange, but I'm gonna have it overlap. So now the next shade that I'm going to take for the very inner corner of my eye is called Calypso. That lime green Calypso right there to the inner corner. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, I'll be skipping around, so I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face. I'm just using a Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. So I'm just gonna probably speed through that or cut that out because that's nothing new. So now that I have my primer on, I'm going in with a new foundation today. And this is actually the Covergirl Full Spectrum Matte Ambition. Okay, so I have been using this lately. I just haven't said anything, and I'm absolutely in love. It says it's all day shine free foundation. I'm gonna wear no foundation all day, and I am in the shade Deep Neutral 2. Y'all, I have really been loving this. Like, seriously, drugstore foundation 101. Y'all needs to get this. Let's do a few squirts, and then I'm gonna take my beauty sponge, and I'm just going to blend it. Of course, what else am I gonna do? Foundation is on, and I'm not using any new concealer. I'm just going to take the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, and I am in the shade C14. So next I'm going to take my Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, and that's what I'm going to use to bronze today. Guys, I am trying out a new powder today. Well, it's new for me. It is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder in Medium Deep. I do have her regular powder, but it's, for me, it's a little flashback mirror-ish, and I'm not trying to do that, okay? So I'm just gonna take my sponge, and you know I don't set under my eyes, so I mean, I'll do other areas. But let's see. A little bit on my forehead. So far, I'm seeing the powder does not look too red. Like, that's always my issue. Okay, bump it. I'm going to try and set under my eyes. Let's see. Okay, it's been sitting there for a few minutes. I'm just going to take and dust it off. I think the next time that we go to Mexico, because we didn't do any shopping because honestly we had packed too much stuff. Like, there was no room in our bags, and by the time we left, we was like, oh my gosh, like I think what we brought back some hot sauces, and that was pretty much it. Yeah, girl, I didn't really shop, so I think our tactic next time is just going to be pack lightly, and then we'll shop when we get there so that we can bring more stuff back. Souvenirs and all that jazz. Yeah, it still makes my under eyes look a little dry. But I gave it a shot. But overall, I really do like the powder. I do. So what I'm going to do now is just going to take a flat brush, and I think for my bottom lash line, I want to go in with that light purple that I used the first one. And I'm going to put that to my lower lash line. I have a little bit of that purple on. Oh, okay, contacts, what are you doing? And I think I'm going to add in that orange. You know, we'll go ahead and add the orange on there too. So what I'm going to use next is the LA Girl Glide Gel Liner. This one is new to me also. I'm not going to do a thick line or anything, just... You know what, I don't know if I've ever really used a pencil or a liner, so this is new for me. Oh my gosh. Oh. I don't know how I feel about using a pencil now to do my liner. Okay, so I have that on, and I have some new lashes that I want to put on here, and these are from Lena lashes, and they are quite over dramatic, if I do say so myself. I think these are the most over dramatic lashes I have, and these are in the style Jordyn. Y'all, hold on. New lash applicator alert. My sister got it. Let me show y'all how wispy and over dramatic these lashes are. Like, oh my gosh. Look, I thought that Miami's were over dramatic. I think these got the Miami speed. They really do. So I'm gonna just sit these to the side for a second. Now, hold on. Now I'm going to go back to the palette, and I think I want to add, kind of sticking with the color scheme a little bit, this red. I think that's spiced rum. I'm just going to take a brush and add a spiced rum to the inner corner there. I'm taking my NYX Lip Liner-Expresso in the shade Espresso as usual and line out lips. Pop on, so let's stop doing these lips for a second and pop on these lashes. Y'all talk about drama, like oh my gosh, I feel so crazy, but they're so over dramatic and I love it. So I'm gonna go back to my lips, and I have this lip kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I never filmed a video on it, but I caught that sale, y'all. For $60 you get 10 beautiful shades. Nudes, my dream. So I'm gonna take the shade Cider. I've never used this shade before, but I have used Anastasia lipsticks before, so they're comfortable to wear. I know that, but let's see how this goes. I don't want to do something that's too nude with this look. This here. She's cute. Need a little more lip liner. My lips are peeling like crazy. Please disregard. Freaking crazy. So I have my lipstick on now. So I'm going to actually use the highlighter from this from our Black Radiance palette. I haven't used that yet. So let's go on with that and see how we like her. I've become a little bit better than that, honey, because I likes to glow. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try switching brushes. Maybe something that's a little more dense to... Okay, there she is. It's really soft, really pretty. I guess you know what, we don't have to go too dramatic with this today, because these lashes is doing the most. So I have that on. I'm going to go ahead and set my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Not finished quite yet. I'm going to take some mascara and just go and apply that to my lashes. Alright y'all, so let me go fix my hair, take this bonnet off, and I will be back. Alright guys, so I am back, and yes, I do have on a shirt. You just cannot see it. So let's go through some of the products. The MAC paint pots, I like them. I don't feel like they did anything extraordinary to my eyeshadows, but you know what? I will continue to use them and work with them and see if it changes my opinion or the dynamics of the eyeshadow looks that I do in the future. So they're a keeper, and they were on sale for $11. No, usually they retail for $22. So if you want it, girl, go ahead and get it. I think we all know how I feel about this foundation. I feel like it's just a perfect match for me, and I feel like it's pretty full. Is this full? I think it is a full coverage foundation, but I love it. I've been using it, so that's my go-to. I definitely think that it's worth it. That was what, like maybe $13 at CVS, so it's pretty cheap. The next thing that I like, the Laura Mercier setting powder. Now after spraying my face, I don't feel that my under eyes look too dry. So this could be a thing, and I think this was what, like, because this is the mini, I think this was 22 bucks at Sephora, but this is definitely worth it. You will be seeing me using her more in the future. As far for the liner, I think I do a lot better with liquid liners. This was my first time actually using a pencil to do a liner. Overall, I like the product. This was like, what, $3 I believe it was. Also at CVS is super cheap, and I think it'll be good to use in my waterline, so I would continue to use that in the future. I don't think me messing up is, you know, a reason for me to dislike the product. It's just me messing up, typical Dej, right? And let's see what else. Of course, now, okay, the Makeup Revolution and Tammi collaboration palette. I love it. I think my shadows came out pretty good, as you guys can see. It's beautiful. I love the packaging. It definitely drew me in, and for $15 I think that is worth it. Like I said, you get 18 shades from this palette, so I mean, hey, you can't really go wrong with that. I love it. I will continue to use this, definitely. And then last but not least is these lashes. I love the drama of these lashes, girl. So when I want to be over dramatic and stuff, you will see me in these lashes. So that completes this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.